Hey everyone, welcome back to Buick Outdoors. If you're new here, my name is Sheldon Marion, and today we're going to be doing an unboxing and gear review of the 5-pound Mighty Bite sausage stuffer from LEM. Alrighty guys, so we're going to get right into this. We're just going to take our knife out, cut this little piece of tape here, and we're going to see what's inside. So first thing off the hop, a little instruction manual. Comes with a nice little Allen key. And there's a bunch of kind of styrofoam stuff, just packaging. In the bottom here, a couple of little C-clamps for clamping her down to the table. And this stuff here, we'll just throw this stuff back into the box. And we'll get that out of the way here real quick. So there is your sausage stuffer. As usual, everything's kind of wrapped up in plastic. Get that off just in here. Now everything is kind of packed in here. This here is the handle. And your tubes. And that's about it. So we'll take all the plastics and bubble wrap off of this stuff. And the tubes, I'm going to keep this bag just so I have somewhere to throw my tubes back into. And it comes with 3 sizes here. The sizes that it comes with is you have an 11/16. That's for kind of breakfast links and little pepperonis. This one here is 7/8. It's for kind of bratwurst, Italian sausage, Polish sausage. And then you got this one here is a 1-inch. It's kind of for summer sausages and salamis. Then inside this case here is just your little C-clamps. And these little C-clamps, typical C-clamp, open her up, take it, clamp your sausage stuffer to your table. That way when it's moving, it's not going anywhere. And then other than that, that is about it. There is that little Allen key. The only thing I can see that it's for is on your handle here. There is a little little Allen key wrench there. And that's about it. Assuming here, unscrew that, take your tube, put on there. There you go. Screw it in. Then you're pretty well ready to go. And this little set screw here, I definitely recommend you put it in there. Otherwise this just comes on and off really easy. Now to take this out, you screw this all the way up until this clears your stuffing tube. Pull that out. Now you're able to stuff this or clean it at the end of the day. So now that we have this out, to put it back in, you have slots on the base. There's also slots on this here. And on the front, you have this groove for your stuffing tube to fit into. Underneath here, you have like an air release. So make sure that's poking up a little bit. Otherwise, the lip of your canister will end up hitting that. Once it's in, Basically turn it to the right, down it goes. Inside, your owner's manual here, it's just your typical regular little owner's manual. It basically just kind of gives you a parts list of everything, tells you how to operate it, and also it shows you just all the different parts and pieces, the list of every single one of them if you need to replace the parts. It tells you how to clean and assemble, proper use, all that good stuff. And now with all that being said, everything's taken out. We looked at everything. Pretty well what we're going to be doing today is I'm going to be making some black bear pepperonis. So what we're going to be doing is I'm going to get my bear meat all cubed up and ground and the seasoning all mixed up. And then I'll show you, once we have the bear meat into the cylinder, how we actually create sausage. Alrighty, so now that we have all of our meat ground up and seasoned and it's in the fridge and it's chilling, we have our sausage stuffer out here now. We got two little C-clamps down onto the table. Those are nice and tight, holding it down. With this one here, we're going to be making the pepperoni snacking sticks. So this one here, we need the 3/8 stuffing tube. So we went down to LEM store there, picked up the 3/4 or the 3/8 stuffing tube. To put this onto your cylinder, it's very, very simple. Simply just take it out of the package. You have this black piece here, screw that off. Take your stuffing tube, put on the inside of the piece here. Take it, put it back onto your cylinder. She's installed, ready to go. Now what we're going to do though, is we're going to unscrew this, crank it up until it clears the cylinder. Now we're able to take our cylinder out. We can grab our meat from the fridge, fill this back up, put this onto the stuffer. We'll get our collagen casing put on here, and then we'll start making our pepperoni sticks. So we've pulled our meat out of the fridge here, and I'm just going to take a wooden spoon, and I'm just going to start spooning it into our sausage stuffer. Alrighty, so we got this right pretty well to the top. We have about a 1/2 inch gap, just enough room for the plate to go on there to start pushing down on it. There we go, we got that in. Start screwing this down. And on top here we have this little screw, and it starts to pop up as soon as you start to crank down on it, and that's just to relieve some of the air pressure that's in there. And basically what I'm doing here, I'm getting that first little bit out. Now that way our tube is for sure full of meat and not air. Then that way the chances of bursting your casing is quite a bit lower. Now you still run the chance of bursting your casing when you're stuffing it, but we'll deal with that if it happens. So with these collagen casings here, I got one that's kind of unraveled on both ends for you. Just so you can see this end, they went ahead and they tied it. And on this end here, it's a little too small to actually fit onto your tube. So what you have to do is you kind of have to pull it open that little bit, and then we're able to put it onto your tube, and then just slide it on. Put on as much as we can, which is about there, and then we'll just take scissors and we'll give that a cut. So we'll grab our scissors, cut it there. This excess, what we'll do with that, we'll take it, we'll set that to the side for right now. And basically what we're going to do is just start stuffing our sausage. We already filled the tube with meat, so now once we start to crank this, it should be able to just grab that and it'll just start spitting it out. So here we go. So now that it's going, We just want to kind of keep an even pressure. So here what I'm doing, I'm just kind of grabbing it like this, and that's controlling kind of like the feed speed. So as long as you just kind of let her go and it just kind of pushes itself out, once as you get to where there's just a couple inches left of casing, I like to stop it. That way you can stop it, pull it out, give her a twist, and you're able to tie up your ends. Well, you guys, here's the end result of our pepperoni today. The little 5-pound sausage stuffer works phenomenally well. It makes this job go by so much faster. I used to use the meat grinder with a little sausage stuffer attachment on it, and every time you use it, it just gets kind of bunged up. It takes a long time for it to push through. Everything comes up the handle and all that stuff, and it makes the job about twice as long. With this one here, it is so much faster. As fast as you can crank that handle, your pepperoni and your sausage come shooting out the other end. And I definitely highly recommend these sausage stuffers. Whether you get the 5-pound or one of the bigger ones, you really can't go wrong with them. But anyways, guys, if you liked the video, hit the like button down in the corner, leave us a comment or two, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you on the next one.